Incredible survival story from a tornado that swept 398 meters. In 2006, a Missouri teenager named Matt Souter found himself caught in an unexpected and terrifying tornado. As the storm roared through his town, it picked him up and carried him an astonishing distance of 398 meters. While tornadoes are known for their fierce winds and destructive power, Matt's experience showcased an extraordinary, albeit rare aspect of survivability in such extreme conditions. Remarkably, he emerged from this harrowing experience with only minor injuries, leaving many in awe of his luck and resilience. Tornadoes can be incredibly deadly, but Matt's story provides a glimmer of hope and amazement amidst the chaos. This amazing survival incident is one of the farthest distances anyone has been carried by a tornado and lived to tell the tale. It raises questions about the science of tornadoes and how some individuals can withstand nature's most violent forces. How is it even possible for someone to survive such a precarious situation? Did you know clocks can lose time in the mountains? This fascinating phenomenon occurs in Japan, where a clock that keeps time perfectly at sea level will actually lose 16 seconds each day when placed at an altitude of 200 meters. The culprit behind this surprising fact is gravity, which varies depending on your location. At higher altitudes, like in the mountains, the gravitational pull is slightly weaker than at sea level. This means that time itself can flow at a different rate, causing discrepancies in how accurately our clocks keep up. Scientists have studied this effect and found that the tiny changes in gravity can have noticeable impacts on timekeeping devices. So, when you're hiking in the beautiful Japanese mountains, you might just notice that your watch betrays you. This intriguing connection between gravity and time reveals how delicate and extraordinary our universe truly is. So the next time you venture up a mountain or even travel to a different part of the world, remember that the forces of nature can affect time in ways you might not expect. Let's uncover the truth about the world's shortest man. Shiin's Mile Zada holds the remarkable title of being the shortest man in the world, standing at a mere 25.7 inches tall. Born in 2000, Zada's tiny stature is due to a rare genetic condition that affects his growth. Living in Pakistan, he has gained international attention not just for his height, but also for his inspiring personality and resilience. Despite facing numerous challenges, Zada engages with his community and shares his story, showing that height doesn't define one's ability to make a difference. He has even appeared in various media, spreading joy and awareness about people with similar conditions. Zada's existence invites us to celebrate diversity and appreciate the unique qualities that every individual brings to the world. Isn't it fascinating how such a small figure can carry such a big message? Unlock 400 fun facts in just 1 hour. Have you ever felt like diving into a world of knowledge but didn't know where to start? Zarpato makes it easy to explore a treasure trove of trivia in just 60 minutes. Whether you're curious about incredible animal behaviors, mind-blowing scientific discoveries, or quirky historical events, Zarpato has it all packed into 400 delightful facts. Imagine impressing your friends with cool information about space, the human body, or even unsung heroes throughout history. Each fact is designed to spark your curiosity and ignite conversation, perfect for family gatherings or trivia nights. In today's fast-paced world, finding fun and educational content can be overwhelming, but Zarpato streamlines the process, giving you quick access to fascinating stories in a flash. You don't need to be a trivia buff to enjoy the wealth of knowledge offered, just a sense of wonder and a desire to learn. Are you ready to embark on this fun journey and uncover amazing facts? Is it really true that Greece has 6,000 islands? Absolutely. Greece is home to a staggering number of islands, over 6,000 to be exact. However, only 227 of these islands are inhabited, leaving countless beautiful, unspoiled places waiting to be explored. Each inhabited island offers its own unique charm, from the bustling streets of Santorini to the peaceful shores of Hydra. The Aegean Sea plays a huge role in shaping Greek culture, as many islands are connected by ferry services that allow for easy travel. These islands vary dramatically in scenery, ranging from rocky coastlines and lush landscapes to vibrant whitewashed buildings and stunning beaches. Some islands, like Crete, are larger and packed with history, while others, such as Delos, are steeped in ancient mythology. With such diversity and beauty, it's no wonder that Greece's islands attract millions of visitors each year. Whether you're looking to relax on a beach or explore ancient ruins, a Greek island adventure awaits. What will your next destination be? Prepare to be amazed by the red robin's history. This cheerful bird, often seen gracing Christmas cards, is more than just a seasonal symbol. The red robin actually got its nickname from British postmen in the Victorian era who wore bright red uniforms. These postmen were affectionately called robins as they delivered Christmas cards and letters during the festive season. This connection brought the vibrant, red-breasted bird into the holiday spirit, making it a favorite in decorations and artwork. But there's more. Robins are also seen as symbols of renewal and good luck, especially during winter when many birds have flown south or settled in for hibernation. So when you see a red robin this holiday season, remember its cheerful past and its role in spreading joy and good fortune during Christmas. Prepare to be amazed by water's triple point. This unique phenomenon occurs when ice, liquid water, and water vapor exist together in perfect harmony at a specific temperature of 0.01 degrees Celsius, 32.18 degrees Fahrenheit, and a pressure of 657 pascals. In simpler terms, it's a special state where all three forms of water can thrive simultaneously. Imagine a scene where you can see ice cubes, droplets of water, and steam all in one place. That's the magic of the triple point. This balance happens in a laboratory setting, and it showcases how the states of matter can interact. Scientists study the triple point not just for fun. It helps them understand fundamental principles of thermodynamics and even refined temperature scales. The next time you enjoy a refreshing drink, remember there's more to water than meets the eye. Isn't it fascinating how something so common has such extraordinary qualities? Did you know Black Wall Street thrived in Tulsa? This vibrant community in Oklahoma was a shining example of African-American wealth and entrepreneurship in the early 1920s, even outpacing many white neighborhoods. Black Wall Street was home to successful businesses, bustling shops, and a strong sense of community pride. Entrepreneurs and families flourished, creating a dynamic hub of culture and commerce. Sadly, this prosperity met a tragic fate in 1921 when violence erupted, fueled by racial tensions and jealousy. In just a few days, a devastating attack destroyed homes and businesses, leaving the community in ruins. Even as its economic success was erased, the legacy of Black Wall Street lives on, serving as a powerful reminder of resilience. Today, Tulsa periodically honors this history through events and memorials aimed at educating others about the events that transpired. Why should we remember places like Black Wall Street? Understanding this story can inspire a deeper conversation about race, resilience, and the importance of building inclusive communities. Prepare to be amazed by sugar's healing powers. When you think of sugar, you probably picture sweet treats and desserts. But did you know that sugar can actually play an important role in healing open wounds? This surprising remedy works because sugar absorbs moisture from the wound, creating a dry environment that bacteria find hard to survive in. With less bacteria hanging around, your body can focus more on healing rather than fighting infection. People have used sugar on minor injuries for years, and it's gaining attention in modern medicine too. Just sprinkle a little sugar on the wound, cover it with a bandage, and let it do its magic. It can help reduce pain and speed up the healing process. So next time you get a small cut or scrape, think twice before reaching for the antiseptic. Could a simple kitchen ingredient be the key to faster recovery? Ever thought about why Copenhagen is so green? The Danish capital has embraced a brilliant solution to waste management by turning trash into energy. This innovative system converts non-recyclable waste into electricity, powering around 15,000 homes in the city. It's not just about energy, it's also about sustainability and clever design. The facility features a ski slope on its roof, allowing residents to enjoy winter sports while promoting eco-friendly practices. Families can ski in the heart of the city, all while knowing that their waste helps fuel their community. This unique combination of functionality and recreation symbolizes Copenhagen's commitment to environmental responsibility and livable urban spaces. As cities around the world battle pollution and resource depletion, could this energy from waste model be the solution we need to make our own cities greener and more sustainable? Let's hope more places take note. Why exactly does the platypus fascinate us? This extraordinary animal is a unique monotreme, which means it lays eggs instead of giving live birth, a rare trait among mammals. Found only in Australia, the platypus sports a duck-like bill that isn't just for show. It's incredibly sensitive, allowing these creatures to detect electrical signals given off by underwater prey. Instead of nipples, female platypuses secrete milk through their skin, providing a fascinating way for their young to feed. While the male platypus has venomous spurs on its hind legs, causing a painful sting to rivals, this venom poses no harm to humans. With their remarkable swimming abilities and quirky features, platypuses are a perfect reminder of the wonders of evolution in nature. From their unusual feeding methods to their unique reproductive process, these incredible creatures are sure to spark curiosity and admiration. This might surprise you. Kids sleepwalk more than adults. Research shows that sleepwalking occurs in 5 to 15% of children each year, while only 1 to 1.5% of adults experience this unusual nighttime behavior. The reason behind this difference often ties back to genetics, meaning that if a child has a family history of sleepwalking, their chances of doing it themselves increase. Sleepwalking typically happens during deep sleep and can lead to some amusing or even scary situations, like a child wandering around the house unaware. While most children outgrow sleepwalking, it can be concerning for parents who might catch their little ones in action. Enhancing safety at home, like removing obstacles and monitoring sleep patterns, can help keep sleepwalking kids safe. So if your kid gets up in the night and starts walking around, know they might just be part of that sleepwalking statistic. Turns out, the truth is that Black Friday is wild. Every year on the day after Thanksgiving, countless Americans rush to stores, creating a sight that's both exhilarating and chaotic. Known for its massive discounts, Black Friday has become a shopping tradition for many families. Shoppers often line up hours before the stores open, all in hopes of grabbing the best deals on everything, from electronics to holiday gifts. This frenzy can lead to crowded aisles and, at times, intense competition among shoppers, with some even racing for the latest gadgets. Retailers capitalize on this excitement by promoting doorbuster sales, a tactic that ensures crowds will surge through their doors early in the morning. However, while spectacular deals can be found, it's essential for shoppers to stay safe and keep a cool head amidst the hustle. Are you ready to join the adventure? Have you ever wondered why Pink was confused? In 2017, Pink opened up about her iconic hit, Get the Party Started, which was penned by Linda Perry, the talented member of the band Four Non Blondes. While this infectious anthem became synonymous with celebration and good times, Pink admitted she didn't quite grasp its full meaning. She shared her uncertainty, saying, "I don't know what she meant by it. I still don't know if it's I'm coming out or I'm coming up." This intriguing statement highlights a deeper conversation about artistic interpretation. Sometimes even the creators of a song can have varying understandings of their own work. The ambiguity of lyrics allows for personal connections, giving listeners the freedom to find their own meanings. So the next time you sing along to this catchy track, remember that the power of music lies in how it resonates differently with each of us. Here's a wild fact about Mellower Coffee. This Chinese coffee chain takes your coffee experience to a whole new level with a unique drink called Sweet Little Rain. Imagine sipping on an Americano while watching a fluffy cloud of cotton candy gently dissolve into your cup as steam rises. It's not just a drink, it's an experience that adds a touch of magic to your coffee routine. But Mellower Coffee isn't just famous for its inventive beverages. The cafe also invites coffee lovers to deepen their skills by offering lessons in latte art and hand-drip coffee techniques. Whether you're a beginner wanting to impress your friends with beautiful designs or an expert eager to refine your skills, Mellower has got you covered. This blend of creativity and education makes it more than just a place to grab a quick cup of coffee. Next time you're in China, why not stop by Mellower Coffee for a taste of sweet little rain and some hands-on learning about your favorite brew? Discover how texting affects relationships differently. Recent studies reveal that texting frequently can significantly influence relationship satisfaction, but the impact varies between genders. For women, regular texting with their partners is linked to greater happiness and connection, enhancing their overall relationship experience. They feel closer and more engaged through these digital exchanges. Conversely, men tend to experience a decrease in relationship satisfaction with the same level of texting. This surprising trend suggests that while women may thrive on communication, men may feel overwhelmed or pressured by constant messaging. The emotional responses to texting can reveal a lot about how communication styles differ between genders. So if you're texting your partner often, it might be worth considering how it's affecting both of you. Are you both getting the connection you desire? Believe it or not, spiders have nearly 50,000 species. This incredible number means that there's a whole world of arachnids out there, yet classifying them is no easy task. Since 1900, scientists have grappled with spider classification, which has been continually changing as new species are discovered and our understanding evolves. Over 20 competing classification systems have been proposed, creating a tangle of names and categories that even experts find confusing. Each time DNA analysis advances, it brings new insights into spider relationships, often leading to the reclassification of existing species. This ongoing research not only reveals the diversity of spiders, but also highlights the importance of preserving their habitats, especially as many species face threats from climate change and habitat loss. So next time you spot a spider, remember, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. What if I told you about cheese racing in Gloucester? Every year, locals gather in Gloucester, England, for the wildly entertaining event known as Chase the Cheese. This unique race sees participants sprinting down a steep hill in pursuit of a hefty wheel of double Gloucester cheese. The excitement is palpable as competitors try to outpace the rolling cheese, which often zooms down the hill faster than anyone can run. It's not just a test of speed, it's also a battle against gravity and gravity-defying tumbles. Many racers find themselves taking unexpected spills, adding to the chaotic fun of the day. Whether you're racing or cheering from the sidelines, the combination of laughter, thrill, and the sprinkle of cheese makes this event truly special. People of all ages join in the festivities, fostering a sense of community and celebration. So if you crave a wild adventure filled with quirky traditions, don't miss Chase the Cheese next time you're in Gloucester. Why run when you can chase cheese? This might surprise you. Ruyi Bridge floats in the air. This stunning bridge in China showcases an undulating design that gives it a unique, gravity-defying look, resembling a beautiful floating ribbon. Suspended 459 feet above the ground, Ruyi Bridge isn't just a marvel of engineering, it's also an adventure for anyone brave enough to cross its glass platforms. Walking on this incredible bridge feels like gliding over a breathtaking landscape, offering exhilarating views that let you see the world from a whole new angle. As you take each step, it's as if you're walking on air, surrounded by stunning scenery that stretches as far as the eye can see. The combination of its sleek design and transparent floor creates a thrilling experience, drawing visitors from all over to test their courage and enjoy the beauty of nature below. Would you dare to walk across Ruyi Bridge? Did you know about Talladega Superspeedway's amazing design? This iconic NASCAR circuit is famous for its extreme 33-degree banking in the corners, which is designed to keep cars hugging the track at incredibly high speeds. Imagine zipping around the turns, almost as if you're glued to the asphalt. This steep incline allows drivers to maintain higher velocities without veering off the track, creating thrilling action for both the racers and the fans. It's not just about speed, though. The banking affects race strategy, too. Drivers can draft behind each other, taking advantage of aerodynamic efficiency to gain speed. This unique feature makes Talladega a favorite among fans who come to witness the heart-pounding excitement of high-speed racing. So next time you watch a NASCAR race, remember that the layout is not just a track, but a crucial element in the action-packed world of motorsports. Ever wondered why Apollo 11 footage is missing? In 2006, NASA announced a surprising development. The original tapes of the Apollo 11 moon landing, the moment when humans first set foot on the moon, were accidentally erased. During routine data storage procedures, these historical recordings were reused, leading to the loss of this vital piece of history. Thankfully, advanced technology came to the rescue, allowing for restored versions of the footage to be produced, even though the physical tapes no longer exist. This incident highlights a crucial lesson about the importance of preserving historical records. It reminds us how easy it can be to lose significant material, especially in an era before digital archiving became the norm. Many experts emphasize that this event raised awareness about the need for better preservation practices as we move forward, ensuring that vital moments in history are safeguarded for future generations. So next time you watch the Apollo 11 footage, remember the incredible journey it took to be restored. Is it really true that some animals freeze solid? Yes, it's astonishing but true. The wood frog, a small amphibian found in North America, has developed a remarkable survival skill. It can freeze solid during the icy winter months. When the temperature drops, these frogs enter a state called suspended animation, essentially pausing their bodily functions. They can endure temperatures as low as 6 degrees Celsius, with their heart stopping and their blood turning to ice. Then when spring arrives and the sun warms the earth, these resilient frogs thaw out and resume their normal activities as if nothing happened. This incredible ability not only helps them survive, but also fascinates scientists studying climate adaptation and the limits of life. How does the wood frog do it? Its unique biology allows it to manage ice crystal formation in its cells, which prevents damaging effects and keeps the frog alive through the frozen months. Prepare to be amazed by Daphne Guinness's unique lifestyle. This fashion icon and occasional musician has captured the public's imagination with her eccentric habits. As a child, she swam in a pool filled with lobsters, a quirky experience that reflects her bold personality. Known for her striking fashion statements, Daphne often wears towering, heelless shoes and rocks a classic beehive hairstyle, making her a true trendsetter. But what's truly fascinating is her unconventional diet. She claims to thrive mainly on Red Bull and nutritional shakes, forgoing traditional meals altogether. This unusual eating choice contributes to her mysterious charm and leaves many wondering how she pulls it off. With her vibrant individuality and adventurous spirit, Daphne Guinness continues to inspire others to embrace their uniqueness. What do you think about her one-of-a-kind lifestyle? What if I told you about the horizon's secrets? It turns out that the distance to the horizon isn't just a guessing game. It can actually be calculated using your height. This fascinating aspect of Earth's geometry shows how our perception of distance changes based on how tall we are. If you stand on a beach, for instance, your eyes might be around 1.7 meters off the ground. Using a simple formula, you can find that the horizon is about 4.7 kilometers away. The higher you go, the farther your view stretches. Climb to the top of a tall building, and you could see much further. This relationship between height and distance is due to Earth's curvature, making it not just a fun fact, but a tangible example of geometry in nature. So next time you gaze at the ocean or a vast landscape, think about how the height of your viewpoint affects what you can see. You might be shocked to learn that Baikal is ancient. Lake Baikal, nestled in the heart of Siberia, Russia, is not only the world's deepest freshwater lake, but also the oldest, boasting a staggering age of 26 million years. This incredible age means that Baikal has witnessed countless changes on Earth, outliving most civilizations. It plunges to a depth of about 1,742 meters, which is deeper than the height of the Empire State Building. What makes Baikal even more fascinating is its unique ecosystem. It hosts over 1,700 species of plants and animals, with many that can't be found anywhere else on Earth. Among these is the Baikal seal, the world's only freshwater seal species. The lake's pristine waters are remarkably clear, allowing visibility down to around 40 meters, offering breathtaking views of the underwater world. Surrounded by stunning mountains and lush landscapes, Lake Baikal attracts visitors worldwide. Adventurers can kayak its expansive waters, while nature enthusiasts can revel in its rich biodiversity. A visit to this natural wonder reveals not only the Earth's ancient history, but also the incredible beauty of nature. Let's uncover the truth about Santa Claus. The name Santa Claus has a fascinating origin, stemming from a Dutch figure called Sinterklaas, which itself is a playful twist on Saint Nicholas, a generous bishop from the 4th century. As Dutch settlers arrived in America during the 18th century, they brought their beloved Sinterklaas traditions with them. Over time, this name transformed into the Santa Claus we know today. But there's more. The image we associate with Santa, dressed in a bright red suit and sporting a fluffy white beard, wasn't fully defined until the 20th century. A major influence came from various stories, but it was the famous Coca-Cola advertising campaign in the 1930s that solidified his appearance in popular culture. This blend of history and marketing has turned Santa Claus into a beloved symbol of generosity and holiday cheer around the world. Hard to believe, but a camper found a meteor site. Joel Lupin, a Canadian adventurer, may have stumbled upon a hidden gem of the cosmos while exploring the beauty of Quebec. Using Google Earth, he spotted a peculiar round structure in the Côte-Nord region that caught his attention. This intriguing shape, surrounded by a lake, sparked his curiosity and led him to share his discovery with a geophysicist. Experts are buzzing with excitement, as this crater-like formation could potentially be the remnants of a meteor strike from millions of years ago. Such discoveries not only remind us of the dynamic history of our planet, but also open up new avenues for scientific research. If verified, this site could provide valuable insights into Earth's geological past and the impact events that have shaped it. Who knows what other secrets the sky is hiding? What happens in your brain during depression? Depression is not just about feeling sad. It involves complex changes in your brain. Recent research shows that this condition disrupts the balance of neurotransmitters, which are chemicals like serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine that help regulate mood and emotions. When these neurotransmitters are out of whack, it can lead to feelings of hopelessness and lethargy. Additionally, depression affects neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections. This means that your brain struggles to recover from stressful experiences. The hypothalamic pituitary adrenal HPA axis, which controls your body's response to stress, also becomes altered. This chronic stress can further worsen symptoms, trapping individuals in a cycle of despair. Understanding these changes is crucial, as it helps us find better treatments and support for those affected by depression. Surprisingly, it's a fact that electric vehicles have a history. The Sinclair C5, introduced in 1985, aimed to change how we think about personal transportation. This innovative three-wheeled electric vehicle boasted a modest 250-watt motor, which allowed it to zip along at a top speed of 15 miles per hour. With a range of around 20 miles on a single charge, it promised to offer a new, eco-friendly way to get around. However, despite its ambitious design, the C5 faced significant challenges. Its low power output made it unsuitable for the busy roads, and it lacked essential protective features like a sturdy frame or safety enclosures. Sadly, these limitations meant that the C5 never really caught on with the public. Although it ultimately didn't revolutionize transportation as intended, it marked an important step in the evolution of electric vehicles, paving the way for the more advanced models we see today. Did you know walruses can sleep floating in water? These amazing marine mammals are not just strong and hefty, they are also highly adaptable when it comes to getting their much-needed rest. Walruses can snooze in various positions, whether they are lying comfortably on land or taking it easy while floating in the chilly Arctic waters. One of the coolest things about walrus sleeping habits is how they can lean on one another for support, forming cozy clusters that help them stay secure as they drift off. Researchers have even spotted them using their impressive tusks to hook onto ice floes, allowing them to catch some xians while suspended in the water. This clever ability to adapt helps walruses thrive in their harsh environment, showcasing their intelligence and resourcefulness. So, Next time you think about walruses, remember how they've mastered the art of sleep. This might surprise you. The universe is enormous, meaning it is incredibly vast. Within this immense space, there are roughly 2 trillion galaxies, each filled with countless stars, to the astonishing total of about 1 septillion stars. Imagine that. Just to put that in perspective, a septillion is a 1 followed by 24 zeros. But here's the kicker. What we can observe is just a tiny slice of the entire universe. Many scientists believe the universe could be infinitely larger than what we can see. So every time you look up at the night sky and see a sea of stars, you are gazing at a mere fraction of a cosmic tapestry that expands beyond what our imaginations can grasp. Isn't it mind-boggling to think about how much more is out there, waiting to be discovered? Believe it or not, Justin Bieber faced a Ferrari ban. This surprising moment in celebrity news highlights how even stars can run into trouble with luxury car brands. Bieber, known for his flashy lifestyle, made headlines when he altered his Ferrari by slapping on a bright blue sticker and changing its color without permission. This modification didn't sit well with Ferrari, a brand that prides itself on exclusivity and style. As a result, they decided to ban the pop star from purchasing any more of their vehicles. This incident raises interesting questions about ownership and personal expression. Should car manufacturers have a say in how owners modify their vehicles? While brands like Ferrari want to maintain their image, fans often feel that customization is part of owning a car. Bieber's experience reminds everyone that even the rich and famous must play by the rules, especially when it comes to luxury brands. What if I told you Indonesia has a natural sound spa? The Groyogan Watu Perbo is more than just a beautiful landscape. It's a serene escape that enchants visitors with its cascading terraces and unique wooden curtains. As water flows down the terraces, it generates a soothing, hypnotic sound that encourages deep relaxation and meditation. Many travelers describe this area as a hidden gem, where the atmosphere feels calm yet powerful, making it perfect for those seeking a peaceful retreat. Scientists have studied this spot, noting its untouched wild character, which contributes to the overall serenity of the environment. Whether you're sitting quietly by the water or exploring the stunning views, the natural sounds of Groyogan Watu Perbo provide a unique experience that revitalizes the spirit and calms the mind. Are you ready to discover this tranquil haven? Believe it or not, mad honey has psychedelic effects. This intriguing honey comes from Nepal and is made by bees that feast on the vibrant rhododendron flowers. Unlike regular honey, mad honey contains a unique compound called grainotoxin, which can cause some unexpected experiences for those who consume it. As you taste this distinct and sometimes bittersweet treat, be aware that grainotoxin can lead to symptoms like dizziness, nausea, and a racing heartbeat, and in some cases even hallucinations. People in Nepal have used mad honey for centuries, not only as a tasty addition to their meals, but also for its purported medicinal properties. However, its enchanting effects come with a cautionary tale, as too much can turn a delightful experience into a troublesome one. Have you ever thought about the wild world of honey? Let's uncover the truth about lichenophobia. This intriguing phobia involves a genuine, intense fear of vegetables. Unlike simple picky eating, lichenophobia can lead to severe anxiety and distress when someone even thinks about consuming greens like broccoli or carrots. Individuals suffering from this phobia might go to great lengths to avoid vegetables altogether, which can impact their nutrition and social situations. For many, just seeing a salad can trigger panic attacks or feelings of nausea. Interestingly, lichenophobia can stem from various factors, including negative childhood experiences or cultural influences where vegetables were viewed negatively. Understanding this condition is crucial, as it helps shed light on the complexities of human fears and how they can affect daily life. If you or someone you know struggles with this phobia, remember that support from family, friends, or professionals can make a huge difference in managing these fears. Guess what really drives our ecosystems? A single teaspoon of soil holds more living organisms than the entire human population. That's incredible, right? In that tiny sample, you can find millions of bacteria and various fungi, which play vital roles in maintaining healthy soil and supporting plant growth. These microorganisms work tirelessly, breaking down organic matter, recycling nutrients, and forming symbiotic relationships with plants to help them absorb water and essential minerals. Without them, our ecosystems would struggle to thrive. Soil health is directly linked to the health of our environment, affecting everything from food production to water quality. With so much life hidden beneath our feet, it's easy to see why protecting our soil is essential. So next time you dig in the garden or walk through a park, remember that you're standing on a bustling community teeming with life. How can we better appreciate and protect these tiny heroes? Is it really true that Buzz Lightyear is named after a real astronaut? The answer is a resounding yes. Buzz Lightyear, the beloved space ranger from Disney Pixar's Toy Story, proudly carries the name of Buzz Aldrin, the second person to walk on the moon. This connection is more than just a fun fact. It highlights the way filmmakers often draw inspiration from real-life heroes to create captivating characters. Buzz Aldrin was part of the historic Apollo 11 mission in 1969, where he and Neil Armstrong made history by stepping onto the lunar surface. The creative team behind Toy Story adored the spirit of adventure and bravery that Aldrin represented, which is mirrored in Buzz Lightyear's mission to protect the galaxy. The character's catchphrases and outlandish confidence embody the exploration and wonder of space travel. So next time you watch Toy Story and see Buzz Lightyear zipping through the stars, remember he's named after a real-life astronaut who made dreams of space travel a reality. Isn't that amazing? What if I told you bats take baths upside down? It's true, these fascinating creatures have a unique way of keeping clean, using gravity to their advantage. When bats want to bathe, they hang upside down, allowing the water to drench their bodies easily. This remarkable position helps them reach those tricky spots that need a good wash. You might be surprised to learn that bats use their wings and feet to splash water onto themselves, making the most of their environment. Not only does this method keep them clean, but it also plays a crucial role in their health. Bats often live in colonies, so maintaining hygiene is essential to prevent the spread of diseases. These clever creatures have adapted their bathing technique to fit their lifestyle, showing us that even the most unusual animals can have practical solutions for everyday chores. The next time you see a bat fluttering around, think about how it keeps its fur clean and healthy in such an extraordinary way. Hard to believe, but baseballs are engineering marvels. Each Major League Baseball is expertly designed with 216 precisely placed stitches, some of which are cleverly hidden. This intricate design isn't just for show, it actually improves the grip for pitchers and significantly impacts the ball's spin. When a pitcher throws a fastball or a curveball, the way the ball spins can make all the difference in its trajectory mid-air. These stitches allow the ball to respond to various throwing techniques, showcasing how art, science, and skill come together on the field. Whether it's a nail-biting game in July or the World Series, the complexity behind each pitch is an amazing aspect of America's favorite pastime. Next time you watch a game, think about how those tiny stitches play a huge role in every thrilling moment. Have you ever wondered about the origins of the Olympics? In 726 BC, the ancient Greeks kicked off the very first Olympic Games in Olympia, a celebration that would lay the foundation for competitive sports as we know them today. Athletes from various city-states came together to participate in exciting contests such as running, wrestling, and chariot racing. These games were not just about winning, they were a tribute to the Greek gods and a display of skill, discipline, and camaraderie. As athletes trained rigorously, they developed techniques and strategies that would influence future generations of sports enthusiasts. The games also fostered a sense of unity among the often warring city-states, showcasing the power of competition to bring people together. The Olympics have since evolved, but their spirit of competition and sportsmanship endures. Isn't it fascinating how a tradition that started more than 2 millennia ago still captivates the world today? Hard to believe, but tunnels can be incredibly long. Take the Gotthard-based tunnel in Switzerland, for example, which holds the record as the world's longest and deepest railway tunnel at an astounding 35.5 miles. Imagine borrowing a train to simply zoom through the depths of the Swiss Alps. That's a distance longer than many countries. Then there's the Channel Tunnel, also known as the Channel, which connects England and France. Spanning 31 miles, nearly 23 of which are submerged under the English Channel, this marvel of engineering allows passengers to transition between countries in just a matter of minutes. These tunnels are more than just transportation routes. They represent incredible human ingenuity and determination to overcome geographical barriers. Whether it's the spectacular views from train windows or the sense of history buried in their construction, tunnels not only redefine distances, but also connect cultures and economies. What other amazing tunnels are out there waiting to be discovered? Did you know the real king of dinosaurs? Surprisingly, the renowned Tyrannosaurus Rex, often glorified in movies and books, isn't actually the largest dinosaur. That title goes to Argentinosaurus, a colossal creature that stretched an impressive 115 feet long and tipped the scales at around 100 tons. Imagine a dinosaur that could dwarf several cars end to end. This massive herbivore roamed the Earth during the late Cretaceous period, around 90 million years ago, in what is now Argentina. With such a size, Argentinosaurus likely required an enormous amount of vegetation to sustain itself, leading it to traverse vast areas for food. Its long neck helped it reach high treetops, munching on leaves and plants that other dinosaurs couldn't access. Understanding the sheer scale of Argentinosaurus helps scientists piece together the complex ecosystems of the past. So the next time you think of dinosaurs, remember that size doesn't always mean fame. Argentinosaurus is the true giant among them. Guess what really drives audio broadcasting today? It all began with inventive ideas that connected people through sound. In an exciting twist, listeners were given the chance to rent headsets and experience performances from afar, marking a significant milestone in audio broadcasting technology. This innovative method laid the groundwork for what we now recognize as modern streaming services. Just imagine tuning into your favorite concert without leaving your home, feeling the thrill of live music even in your living room. This early tech not only broadened the audience, but also transformed the art of performance by making it more accessible. It highlighted a crucial shift in how we experience entertainment, paving the way for platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. So next time you stream a song, remember how far we've come since those original headsets and the visionaries behind them. Why was a camel mistaken for a ghost in Arizona? Back in the late 1800s, tales of the red ghost sent shivers down the spines of locals. This legendary figure, thought to be demonic, was rumored to have taken the life of a woman, igniting fear throughout the region. However, the truth turned out to be stranger than fiction. Investigations revealed that the red ghost was actually a feral camel, a leftover from an unusual military experiment led by Jefferson Davis. He aimed to create a camel division for the U.S. Army, believing these animals could assist in harsh desert terrains. The strange sighting of the camel became even more eerie when it was found carrying the decaying corpse of a man on its back. This shocking discovery shifted the narrative from ghostly terror to a bizarre tale of survival, misunderstanding, and the wild history of America's frontier. Let's uncover the truth about Yuzcar's Blue Village. In 2011, the charming village of Yuzcar in Malaga transformed into a vibrant blue wonderland to promote the movie The Smurfs. This unique marketing strategy not only attracted attention, but also turned the village into a tourist hotspot. Imagine walking through a place where every house, street, and corner glimmers in shades of blue. Residents who initially painted their homes as part of a promotional event found that the eye-catching color brought visitors from all over the world. As a result, Yuzcar decided to maintain its blue hue, making it a symbol of creativity and community spirit. The locals embraced this transformation, welcoming tourists who come to explore their picturesque streets and snap photos with the adorable Smurf statues scattered throughout the village. This delightful tradition has continued, blending marketing and local culture in a way that surprises and delights everyone who visits. So if you ever find yourself in Spain, why not check out the mesmerizing blue houses of Yuzcar? Let's uncover the truth about Avengers. Endgame. This blockbuster, released in 2019, shattered many box office records and made cinematic history. Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, the film is the grand finale of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Infinity Saga, featuring popular characters like Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. Upon its release, Avengers Endgame grossed over $2.798 billion worldwide, snatching the title of the highest-grossing film ever at that time. Fans flocked to theaters to see how the epic story would conclude, and they weren't disappointed. The film expertly tied up several storylines while delivering action-packed sequences and emotional moments. Its success can be credited to years of build-up across various Marvel films, creating a massive fan base eager for the resolution. With such incredible box office earnings, it's not surprising that this film made a lasting impact on the movie industry, changing how producers view franchise films. Indeed, Avengers Endgame set the bar high for future releases. How did one film captivate millions across the globe? Discover the surprising story of the Barons von Washington. Around the time George Washington's family made their way to Virginia, an offshoot of the family took a different path, settling in the Netherlands. There, they gained recognition and became the Barons von Washington, rising to Bavarian nobility. This fascinating history highlights how influential American families often have global connections. Fast forward through generations, and a descendant of this noble line sought to join the U.S. Army, proud of their American roots. However, despite the shared ancestry with the famous founding father, his request was unexpectedly denied. This incident serves as a vivid reminder that the legacy of iconic families can be complex and full of twists, often crossing borders and demonstrating how legacies can lead to surprising outcomes. So next time you hear about American history, remember the intriguing journeys of families like the Washingtons. You won't believe this about the 50th century. Poncel Pinternen and Anda are at the forefront of remarkable advancements stemming from the DIVA project, which has revolutionized technology in their era. The DIVA initiative focuses on integrating advanced robotics, artificial intelligence, and renewable energy to create sustainable living environments. Poncel is a brilliant engineer crafting new hardware that runs on zero-emission energy, while Anda, a visionary software developer, is programming the AI systems that communicate seamlessly with the environment. Their efforts are not just about technical innovations. They aim to improve quality of life for everyone, making daily tasks easier and more efficient. Imagine a world where homes adjust to our needs and public transport is entirely automated. As these two trailblazers push the limits of science, they inspire future generations to dream even bigger. What could the next breakthrough be? Why exactly does Kazakhstan charm space enthusiasts? Kazakhstan is home to Baikonur, the largest and oldest rocket launch facility in the world, nestled in the vast expanse of the Kazakh desert. This remarkable site not only stands out for its size, but also for its rich history, as it was from Baikonur that Yuri Gagarin, the first human to journey into space, blasted off in 1961. The launch facility played a vital role during the Soviet space program, hosting numerous significant missions, including the historic Apollo-Soyuz flight in 1975, which marked the first ever joint space mission between the United States and the Soviet Union. Today, Baikonur remains active, serving as the launch point for international space missions, and it continues to attract thousands of visitors and space fans eager to witness the thrill of rocket launches. With its deep connection to space exploration, Baikonur captivates those who dream of reaching the stars. Did you know sleep deprivation can trick your brain? When we don't get enough sleep, our brains can experience something fascinating called microsleeps. These are brief moments of sleep that can last just a few seconds, and they occur without us even realizing it. Microsleeps are the brain's way of taking a quick break to preserve vital functions. When you're running on empty, like during an all-nighter or a stressful week, your brain can flicker in and out of reality, sometimes even while you're doing something important, like driving or working. This protective measure might seem like a strange response, but it highlights how essential sleep is for our cognitive function. In fact, a lack of proper sleep can impact your attention, memory, and decision-making. Next time you feel foggy-headed, remember that your brain is battling to keep you functioning even in those tiny moments of shut-eye. Why not prioritize a good night's sleep? Believe it or not, breadcrumbs once erased pencil marks. Before we had the nifty rubber erasers we rely on today, people in the past turned to an unexpected solution: breadcrumbs. Imagine scribbling a note with pencil only to need a quick fix. Instead of a pink or white eraser, you would reach for a small piece of bread, moistened just enough to clean up graphite smudges. This method was commonly used by writers and artists who wanted to tidy up their work. Breadcrumbs worked surprisingly well, thanks to their soft texture that gently lifted the pencil marks without damaging the paper. It's fascinating to think about these creative solutions to everyday problems in history. So the next time you reach for an eraser, remember that centuries ago, a little piece of bread was all someone needed to correct their mistakes. How many other clever ideas have we forgotten in our quest for modern convenience? Did you know QWERTY keys were arranged randomly? The common QWERTY keyboard layout we use today has an interesting origin story. Back in the days of early typewriters, keyboards were designed with alphabetically arranged keys. However, typing too quickly often caused the typewriters to jam, which was incredibly frustrating for users. To solve this problem, inventors decided to scatter the keys in a way that reduced the chances of jamming, leading to the random layout we're familiar with now. This arrangement helps separate frequently used letter combinations to minimize bottlenecks in typing. Surprisingly, this seemingly haphazard order became the standard and has stuck around, even in modern computers and smartphones. Although some alternative layouts like Dvorak exist, QWERTY remains the most widely used keyboard configuration worldwide. It's fascinating to think that a solution to a mechanical problem in the 19th century led to the typing experience we have today. Why do you think we still stick with QWERTY despite better options? Did you know high heels are banned in Greece? This might surprise you, but in an effort to protect their iconic ancient monuments, Greece has implemented a ban on high heels at sites like the Acropolis. These beautiful structures, which date back thousands of years, are not only historical treasures, but also delicate pieces of architecture that can be damaged by the pointed tips of high heels. The government hopes this rule will prevent accidents and preserve the integrity of these sites for future generations. Visitors are encouraged to wear comfortable footwear to explore the ancient ruins, like sandals or sneakers, which are far less likely to cause harm. So if you're planning a trip to Greece, remember to leave the fancy shoes at home and opt for something more practical. Who knew style could clash with history so dramatically? Why exactly does Keene celebrate giant pumpkins every year? This charming town in New Hampshire transforms into a pumpkin paradise each fall during its annual pumpkin festival. The event attracts thousands of visitors who come to see impressive displays and cheer on competitors in the quest to grow the largest pumpkin in the world. In 2019, the festival hit a high note when a massive pumpkin tipped the scales at over 2,204 pounds, setting a record that amazed everyone. With a local population of just about 24,000 people, Keene becomes a lively hub filled with more than 30,000 pumpkins, showcasing the creativity and community spirit of its residents. The festival not only features the mind-blowing size of pumpkins, but also includes fun activities, delicious food, and festive entertainment for families. Visitors can admire intricate pumpkin carvings, join in on games, and even sample pumpkin-flavored goodies. This vibrant festival highlights the wonderful creativity and togetherness that can bring a small town to life. So if you're ever in the area, make sure to experience this unique celebration. Prepare to be amazed by gaming design history. The mathematical balance in creating gaming tools is a fascinating story that stretches back centuries. Think about it. Every time you pick up a game controller or start a video game, you're benefiting from countless hours of thought and precision. Designers have long understood that a well-balanced game is more enjoyable. This means not only making sure characters are not too powerful, but also ensuring that every element, like scoring systems and difficulty levels, works harmoniously. Whether it's traditional board games or modern video games, the principles of mathematics help create fairness and excitement. Game designers rely on algorithms and statistics to refine gameplay, offering challenges that both beginners and experts can enjoy. So the next time you dive into your favorite game, remember that behind the fun lies a rich history of design and balance that has shaped how we play. Unlock a world of knowledge with subscriptions. Subscribing to platforms like news websites, streaming services, or even educational apps offers an incredible array of content that keeps you entertained and informed. By signing up, you gain easy access to fascinating articles, documentaries, and stories that you might otherwise miss. These platforms often curate exciting facts and narratives, sparking your curiosity and encouraging a habit of continuous learning. Imagine diving into a mesmerizing documentary about the universe one day, and the next reading about groundbreaking scientific discoveries. It's not just about passive consumption, it's also about engaging actively with new ideas and concepts. This exploration helps fuel your imagination and keep your mind sharp. Whether it's history, science, technology, or culture, there's always something new to discover. So why not take a leap and subscribe to something intriguing today? Hard to believe, but shooting stars aren't stars. They are actually meteors zipping through our atmosphere. When tiny rocks or particles from space collide with the Earth's atmosphere at incredible speeds, they heat up due to friction with the air. This intense heat causes them to glow brightly, creating the stunning streaks of light we admire in the night sky. Most meteors are smaller than a grain of sand, and they burn up completely before reaching the ground. Each night, dozens of these meteors might enter our atmosphere, providing a beautiful light show. Did you know that you can sometimes catch a glimpse of these meteors during special meteor showers? Events like the Perseids or Geminids fill the sky with dozens of shooting stars each hour. So next time you see a shooting star, remember it's not a star at all, but a little piece of the cosmos making a spectacular entry. Prepare to be amazed by 3D printed brain tissue. Researchers at the University of Wisconsin-Madison have made an incredible leap in medical science by developing a method to print functional brain tissue using a 3D printer. This groundbreaking technique opens the door to revolutionary possibilities in treating brain injuries and conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Imagine being able to create living tissues that mimic the natural structures and functions of the human brain. The researchers achieved this by carefully layering bioinks containing cells and growth factors, allowing the printed tissues to grow and develop in ways that resemble real brain cells. This scientific breakthrough could lead to significant advancements in personalized medicine, where tailored treatments are made from a patient's own cells. Furthermore, it might help scientists better understand brain disorders by providing them with accurate models to study. While we're still a bit away from printing whole brains, this innovative approach marks an exciting step forward in the journey to revolutionize healthcare and improve lives. Did you know about China's one-child policy? In 1980, China introduced a controversial law limiting families to having just one child, an attempt to curb rapid population growth. This policy had a major impact on Chinese society, affecting family structures and leading to a significant gender imbalance, as many families preferred sons over daughters. For over 3 decades, millions of couples faced pressure to comply, leading to forced abortions and sterilizations in some cases. However, the government began to realize the long-term implications, such as an aging workforce and declining birth rates. So in 2015, the one-child policy was officially replaced, allowing couples the option of having 2 children. As of 2021, families can now have up to 3 children. This shift aims to rejuvenate the population and support economic growth, changing the landscape of Chinese family life. How will this impact future generations? Did you know that sneezing can cause colorful flashes? When you sneeze, an interesting phenomenon called phosphenes might greet you. This occurs because the force of a sneeze puts pressure on your eyes, which in turn stimulates the retinal cells. These cells are responsible for detecting light and sending signals to your brain. When they get a little jolt from the pressure, they can create illusions that appear as bright flashes or vibrant patterns of light. Imagine suddenly seeing swirls of color just as you let out a powerful sneeze. This experience is not harmful and is rather unique. Although not everyone experiences phosphenes, many who do find it a surprising twist to such an everyday action. So the next time you feel a sneeze building up, prepare for a little light show that your eyes might just put on for you. What if I told you about Bali's amazing monkey haven? The Ubud monkey forest in Bali is not just a playground for over 600 long-tailed macaques, but also a spiritual sanctuary that blends nature and culture. These lively monkeys, native to Southeast Asia, thrive in a lush, green environment filled with ancient trees and vibrant vegetation. The forest serves as a safe haven where visitors can observe the monkeys interacting freely. But it's more than just a wildlife reserve. The forest is home to 3 sacred temples that embody the rich traditions of Balinese Hinduism. Here, the monkeys are believed to protect the temples, making them an integral part of the local spiritual landscape. Tourists flock to the monkey forest to learn about this unique ecosystem while soaking in the beautiful architecture and breathtaking scenery. Isn't it amazing how wildlife and culture can harmoniously coexist? Prepare to be amazed by the origins of dollar. The term dollar comes from the Dutch word daler, used in the Caribbean and New Amsterdam between 1600 and 1800. But wait, there's more. This intriguing name traces back even further to a German currency called the Joachimsthaler, which dates back to the 1300s. The Joachims were silver coins minted in the town of Joachimsthal, present-day Czech Republic. As trade blossomed across cultures, the daler became a popular term for currency in new settlements. As English speakers began to adopt it, daler morphed into dollar, which we know today. Isn't it fascinating how a word travels through time and places, transforming along the way? So next time you see a dollar bill, remember its colorful journey from Europe to the Americas. Is it really true that Oscars have special rules? Yes, indeed. When someone wins an Academy Award, they receive a prestigious trophy, but there are strict guidelines about what they can do with it. Winners aren't free to sell or give away their Oscars as they please. Instead, if they decide they no longer want their Oscar, they must first return it to the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. The catch? They can only buy it back for a nominal fee of just $1. This unusual rule exists to keep the integrity and value of these prestigious awards intact. Imagine how many trophies could flood the market if winners could sell them without any restrictions. The Academy wants to ensure that these coveted statuettes remain symbols of excellence in filmmaking rather than mere collectibles. So if you ever dream of winning an Oscar, remember that your shiny trophy comes with rules designed to uphold its significance in the film industry. You won't believe this about Stephen Colbert. In a bid to combat stereotypes about intelligence in South Carolina, this witty political humorist took an unexpected route. Colbert, known for his sharp satire and clever commentary, observed that studies often painted his home region in a negative light, suggesting folks there weren't as bright as people from other parts of the country. To turn the tables on this misconception, he decided to master the speech patterns of famous television presenters. By imitating their styles, he not only sharpened his own comedic delivery, but also highlighted the absurdity of the stereotypes. This clever approach showcases how humor can be both entertaining and educational, challenging perceptions that might not align with reality. So, next time you tune into Colbert's show, remember that beneath the laughter lies a powerful message about understanding and embracing regional identities. Meet the genius behind amazing animatronics creations. Danny Hin has gained recognition for his incredible mechanical designs that bring imagination to life. Picture this: a tricycle that can actually write, and a life-size figure of Snoop Dogg effortlessly gliding through neighborhoods. These creations aren't just toys. They showcase the perfect blend of engineering and artistry. Hin's journey began with a fascination for mechanics, leading him to experiment with different materials and technologies. His innovative spirit has allowed him to push the boundaries of what animatronics can do, turning ordinary ideas into extraordinary realities. Whether it's a whimsical robot or a charmingly odd contraption, each piece reflects his unique vision and skill. These works not only entertain but also spark curiosity and excitement, inviting people of all ages to explore the wonders of technology. So the next time you see a quirky animatronic, think about the genius like Danny Hin who made it possible. What will he create next? Is it really true that crocodiles have 4 hearts? You might be surprised to learn that these fascinating reptiles actually possess a unique 4-chambered heart. This special design allows crocodiles to efficiently separate oxygen-rich blood from oxygen-poor blood. Why is this important? Well, when they hunt, crocodiles need to manage their oxygen levels carefully to stay submerged for long periods while stalking prey or avoiding danger. With their advanced heart structure, they can hold their breath underwater for hours, a skill that gives them a significant advantage in the wild. Unlike most reptiles that have 3-chambered hearts, this adaptation enhances their performance, making them effective hunters. So next time you see a crocodile lurking in the water, remember that it's not just their sharp teeth that make them formidable. It's also their impressive heart that helps them survive in challenging environments. How cool is that? Did you know cows are treated like royalty in India? This may sound surprising, but in India, over 200 million cows roam freely, highly regarded in many communities. Cows hold a special place in Indian culture, symbolizing wealth, strength, and motherhood. Many families treat them with utmost respect, often providing them with the best spaces to live and feeding them a nutritious diet. In fact, Hindu beliefs consider the cow sacred, leading to laws that protect these animals from harm. While you're likely to see cows casually strolling through city streets, their presence serves as a reminder of the deeply ingrained cultural attitudes towards them. Additionally, some organizations focus on the welfare of cows, ensuring they live healthy lives. This unique relationship between cows and people has sparked conversations around animal rights and cultural identity in modern India. Isn't it fascinating how different cultures can shape our view of the animals we share our world with? Here's a wild fact about Mario Kart in London. Imagine zooming through the streets of London, not in a regular car, but while driving a go-kart just like in the video game. Enthusiasts can now experience the thrill of Mario Kart in real life, racing on actual tracks and using fun items that mimic those from the game. This unique attraction allows players to throw virtual bananas, fire shells, and use power-ups as they navigate twists and turns. It's not just a game anymore. It's a full-on racing adventure. Participants can dress up as their favorite characters and challenge friends, making it a perfect outing for both fans and newcomers alike. The excitement builds as racers compete for the best time, reliving the joyful chaos of the beloved game. Whether you're a seasoned racer or just looking for a good time, this experience offers a chance to unleash your competitive spirit in a playful way. Ready to put your Mario Kart skills to the test in the heart of London? Check out this giant caterpillar of the emperor moth. The caterpillar of this fascinating creature can grow to an impressive length of about 70 millimeters, which is nearly 3 inches. This lush green caterpillar, with its striking colors and patterns, is not just eye-catching. It has an important role in the ecosystem. It feeds on a variety of leaves, helping to control plant growth and providing nourishment for the adult moths once they metamorphose. The emperor moth, known scientifically as Saturnia picella, plays a crucial part in its habitat, supporting other wildlife by serving as a food source for birds and other predators during its larval stage. Additionally, once it transforms into a majestic moth, it showcases beautiful large wings, with fascinating eye spots that can deter potential threats. Imagine watching the life cycle of this creature unfold from a tiny egg to a giant moth. It's one of nature's most impressive transformations. Did you know that understanding the caterpillar's habits can also inspire conservation efforts? Surprisingly, it's a fact that apples have wild ancestors. Apples, the beloved fruit found in lunchboxes and pies, can actually trace their origins back to Kazakhstan. There you can discover wild varieties that tantalize your taste buds with flavors reminiscent of roses, strawberries, and even candy. Isn't that intriguing? Most of the apples we enjoy today descend from just 2 ancient trees, which reveals a fascinating genetic history. This means that every apple you bite into carries a legacy that stretches back thousands of years. The diversity of apple flavors in Kazakhstan showcases the potential for more unique varieties to be cultivated. So next time you munch on a crisp apple, Think about its long journey through time and how it connects us to a distant land bursting with fruity wonders. Have you ever tried a wild apple variety? Is it really true that cats might eat their owners? It sounds shocking, but it can happen. If a person were to die at home, their beloved cat could start to consume the body within just 24 hours. Cats are instinctual creatures, and their actions often reflect their survival instincts. In the wild, if food becomes scarce, a cat may need to take drastic measures to survive. This includes consuming prey or even scavenging when they are in dire need. In the case of a deceased owner, a cat might begin by nibbling on soft areas like the cheeks and eyes. While this behavior may seem unsettling and alarming to many owners, it's essential to understand that it's part of their natural instinct to survive. So if you ever wonder what your cat might do in extreme situations, it's a reminder of how deeply ingrained survival instincts can be, even in our beloved pets. Uncover the secrets of tropical pitcher plants. These fascinating flowers have found a unique way to survive in tough environments by becoming insect eaters. Living in nutrient-poor soils, they can't rely on traditional methods to absorb nutrients. Instead, their leaves have evolved into specialized, deep pitchers filled with slippery surfaces and digestive enzymes. When unsuspecting insects land on these slick edges, they slip in and can't escape. Once trapped, the plants feast on their catch, breaking down their bodies to absorb vital nutrients. It's a brilliant adaptation that allows these plants to thrive where others can't. Some species even modify their colors to attract prey, showcasing nature's creativity and survival strategies. Isn't it amazing how life adapts to challenges? Tropical pitcher plants remind us that the natural world is full of surprises and incredible solutions. Believe it or not, she lived without lungs for 12 days. In 2016, an incredible medical story emerged from Canada when a woman faced a life-threatening infection that forced doctors to remove both of her lungs. This radical procedure might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but thanks to groundbreaking technology, she was able to survive. The medical team used an advanced machine designed to oxygenate her blood, essentially taking over the functions of her missing lungs. This innovating method kept her alive while she battled a severe infection, allowing her body to heal. Her case highlighted the remarkable advancements in medical science and the power of life support technology. During those 12 days, doctors monitored her closely, and when her condition improved, she was able to receive lung transplants. This miraculous story not only inspires hope, but also raises questions about the future of medical treatments and the limits of human survival. You won't believe this about fishing in Alaska. This state is home to one of the most dangerous professions in the world, commercial fishing. Fishermen brave unpredictable waters and harsh weather conditions while handling heavy equipment and working long hours. The elements can be unrelenting, with freezing temperatures and strong ocean currents posing constant threats. This job demands not only physical strength, but also mental resilience, as workers must quickly adapt to sometimes life-threatening situations. The sheer intensity of the workload, combined with the dangers of the ocean, has led to alarming fatality rates. In fact, commercial fishing is consistently ranked at the top of dangerous occupations, with workers facing risks from capsizing boats, equipment accidents, and extreme weather. Are the rewards worth the risks for those pursuing this challenging career? This might surprise you. Baby owls have a special name. These adorable little creatures are called owlets. Owlets are known for their large, round faces and fluffy feathers that make them seem extra cute. Typically hatching from eggs in nests high in trees, these young birds rely on their parents for food and protection during their early life. Owlets have some remarkable features like their bright yellow eyes, which help them see well during the night, an essential skill for any owl. As they grow, they start to develop their flying skills, often practicing by flapping their wings and hopping around. Interestingly, while some owlets are ready to leave the nest after just a few weeks, others might stay close to their parents for several months until they become fully independent. Isn't it fascinating how these tiny creatures grow into the wise and silent hunters we often think of when we imagine owls? Jupiter is the giant of our solar system. This massive planet is so large that it outweighs all the other planets combined. Imagine every other planet in our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Put together, and Jupiter still stands taller, wider, and heavier. With a diameter of about 86,181 miles, Jupiter is more than 11 times wider than Earth, and it could fit more than 1,300 Earths inside it. Its powerful gravity is a major reason it has such a strong magnetic field and many moons, boasting a whopping 79 of them. Jupiter's atmosphere is made up mostly of hydrogen and helium, which creates stunning, swirling clouds and storms. Including the Great Red Spot, a storm larger than Earth that has raged for centuries. Explorations by spacecraft like Galileo and Juno have revealed much about this giant, but there's still so much to learn. As we gaze into the night sky, it's fascinating to think about the enormity and complexity of Jupiter. What secrets might it hold for the future of space exploration? Prepare to be amazed by Japan's unique entrance exams. In Japan, some universities have decided to think outside the box when it comes to testing students. Instead of only focusing on math and science, these schools include creative subjects like origami folding and questions about popular anime plots. This innovative approach encourages students to showcase their creativity and cultural awareness, allowing them to display skills that traditional exams might overlook. For instance, students might need to fold intricate paper designs, demonstrating their patience and precision, or analyze the themes in an anime series, showcasing their understanding of storytelling. This shift reflects a broader trend in education, recognizing that talent and intelligence can come in many forms. By valuing artistic expression alongside academic proficiency, these universities are shaping a new generation of thinkers who appreciate Japan's rich culture. Hard to believe, but lasers can defend us now. The US military has unveiled Helios, a cutting-edge laser weapon system that can take down drones and missiles while they're flying. This remarkable technology relies on directed energy, which means it precisely targets threats with incredible accuracy. Unlike traditional weapons that use explosives, Helios is cheaper to operate and more efficient, drastically reducing costs and collateral damage. Imagine a world where our skies are cleared of dangerous drones with a beam of light, all while minimizing risk to people and property on the ground. As military technology continues to advance, systems like Helios are becoming pivotal in modern defense strategies. It's fascinating to think about how these futuristic tools can change the way we protect our skies and ensure safety. Could this be the future of warfare and defense? Guess what really drives baby feeding success? Until around 5 months of age, babies have a unique ability to breathe and swallow at the same time. This fascinating skill comes from their larynx being positioned higher in the throat, which is specially adapted for feeding. This clever design lets newborns nurse without having to pause for breath, ensuring they get the nutrition they need without interruptions. Imagine how tough it would be if babies had to stop every few seconds to breathe. This feature acts as a crucial survival mechanism, allowing infants to get enough milk from their mothers while still being able to breathe safely. As babies grow and develop, their larynx descends, making it necessary for them to learn to coordinate swallowing and breathing separately. This transformation marks an important stage in their growth, as they begin to explore solid foods and the world around them. Get ready to explore the North Pole's unique time puzzle. At the North Pole, clocks are a bit of a mystery. Why, you ask? Because all lines of longitude converge at this icy point, making time zones irrelevant. This means that there's no official local time to follow. Instead, people often rely on GMT, or Greenwich Mean Time, as a standard reference. Imagine standing at the pole, surrounded by endless snow and ice, and realizing that every direction is south. Since all parts of the world essentially meet here, how does one decide on the time? While it's common to use GMT, visitors and researchers might adjust their schedules based on where they came from. This unusual situation adds to the pole's allure, reminding us just how unique and fascinating our planet can be. So next time you think of time, remember that it behaves quite differently at the ends of the Earth. Let's uncover the truth about crows' amazing memories. Crows are not just clever birds, they are memory champions of the animal kingdom. Researchers have discovered that these intelligent creatures can remember human faces and hold grudges against individuals who wrong them. Imagine walking past a crow that had a negative experience with you, only to see it scowling from a nearby branch days or even years later. This remarkable memory helps crows distinguish between friendly and unfriendly humans, contributing to their survival. They may even share this information with other crows, warning them about potentially dangerous people. So if you're thinking of getting on a crow's good side, be kind. These fascinating birds not only excel at problem solving, but also have the social awareness to remember past interactions, making them formidable creatures in the wild. Is it really true that the moon is shrinking? Yes, it is. The moon's surface is actually contracting by about 150 feet over millions of years as its interior cools. This fascinating process isn't just a slow, steady change. It leads to the formation of thrust faults, which are lines on the moon's surface indicating recent seismic activity. Imagine the moon as a giant cosmic balloon that's slowly losing air. As it shrinks, the crust buckles and creates these faults, making the lunar landscape even more intriguing. Scientists study these faults to understand the moon's geological history and ongoing processes. In fact, even though we often think of the moon as a quiet neighbor in the night sky, it has its own secrets and stories to tell as it changes. So the next time you look up at the moon, remember, it's not just hanging there, it's on a journey of its own. Why exactly do electric cars whisper down the road? Unlike traditional vehicles that rumble and roar thanks to their internal combustion engines, electric cars operate in a completely different way. Instead of relying on a noisy engine, they use electric motors that are designed to run quietly and efficiently. This shift not only makes for a peaceful driving experience, but also significantly reduces noise pollution in our cities. Just imagine cruising through a serene neighborhood or sitting in traffic without the constant roar of engines. Sounds pretty nice, right? Moreover, the quieter operation of electric cars allows drivers to enjoy the sounds of nature and conversations without distraction. This innovative approach to transportation is a game changer, making our roads more pleasant while helping the environment at the same time. Could this be the future of driving? Hard to believe, but solar cars can really race. The Tokai Challenger is a groundbreaking solar car that showcases the incredible potential of clean energy. Developed through a collaboration between Tokai University and several top automotive companies in Japan, this innovative vehicle is designed to harness the sun's power efficiently. With its sleek design and advanced technology, the Tokai Challenger can reach an impressive average speed of 62 miles per hour, all powered by solar energy. This speed not only demonstrates the capabilities of renewable energy, but also paves the way for future vehicles that could change how we think about transportation. As climate change continues to challenge our planet, innovations like the Tokai Challenger prove that we can create sustainable alternatives. Imagine a world where solar cars are common on our roads. What a difference that would make for air quality and our dependence on fossil fuels. Is it really true that a serial killer roamed Los Angeles? Between 1985 and 2007, a man named Samuel Little, also known as Franklin, committed a series of murders, claiming at least 10 victims, all of whom were women. His unsettling pattern included a chilling 14-year gap between some of his killings, which only heightened the mystery surrounding his actions. This notorious figure earned a grim reputation, terrifying the city and eluding law enforcement for decades. Little's gruesome story sheds light on the complexities of tracking serial killers, as they can often blend into society for long periods, leaving little trace of their dark activities. His disturbing confessions later revealed details that match many unsolved cases, raising awareness about the systemic failures in handling such cases. How can society better protect itself from individuals like him? Have you ever wondered how Brad Pitt became iconic? His journey to stardom began in 1991 when he took on a memorable role in the film Thelma and Louise, which introduced him to a wide audience and showcased his undeniable charisma. However, it was his performances in movies like Fight Club and Ocean's 11 that truly solidified his status as a leading man. In Fight Club, he wowed audiences with a gritty, complex character that was a departure from typical heartthrob roles. Meanwhile, Ocean's 11 allowed him to showcase his charm in a fun, ensemble heist film. Throughout his career, Brad has expertly balanced blockbuster hits with more nuanced performances, earning admiration and respect across the industry. His hard work and talent culminated in winning an Oscar for his role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, demonstrating that he has not just the looks, but also the acting chops to tackle diverse roles. What do you think makes an actor truly iconic? Did you know that Bayer once marketed heroin as a medicine? In 1898, Bayer, a well-known pharmaceutical company, launched diacetyl morphine, branding it as heroin. The company claimed that this new drug was not only an effective cough suppressant, but also a solution for morphine addiction, touting it as non-addictive. Initially, many doctors embraced heroin for its seemingly miraculous properties, using it to treat everything from coughs to severe pain. However, the excitement didn't last long. As more people began using the drug, it became painfully clear that heroin was highly addictive, far from the safe alternative that was promised. This stark turn of events led to serious public health issues and shaped the way we view narcotics today. Bayer's introduction of heroin reminds us how crucial it is to approach new medications with both optimism and caution. Can you believe that an addictive substance was once seen as a miracle cure? Is it really true that Guillermo Mampuya transforms urban art? Guillermo Mampuya is an artist whose vibrant energy and optimism shine through in every piece he creates. He has a unique talent for turning dull and lifeless urban spaces into eye-catching celebrations of color and creativity. Mampuya brings life and vibrancy to the walls of galleries and beyond, using his brush to sprinkle joy throughout the community. His bold strokes and lively palettes draw people in, inviting them to see beauty where they might not have noticed it before. This transformation isn't just about aesthetics. It fosters a connection among viewers and encourages them to engage with their environment. With every mural, Guillermo challenges the norms of urban design, reminding us that art can truly make our surroundings more joyful. What will he bring to life next? Can you believe how complex our hands are? Each hand contains 27 bones and 34 muscles, making it one of the most intricate structures in our bodies. When you think about it, your hands do a lot of work every day, from typing on your phone to grabbing your favorite snack. This complexity allows for a wide range of movements like gripping, pinching, and even pointing. However, all of this activity can lead to overuse injuries. Conditions like arthritis and carpal tunnel syndrome can arise when we don't take care of our hands. So how can we keep our hands healthy? It's essential to practice good ergonomics, like maintaining proper wrist position while typing and taking regular breaks to stretch. Additionally, gentle exercises can help strengthen muscles and improve flexibility. By giving our hands the care they deserve, we can continue to enjoy their amazing capabilities throughout our lives. Isn't it fascinating how such a small part of our body can do so much? Did you know New Zealand families are often smaller? Families in New Zealand typically have 2 children or fewer, a trend shaped by several important factors. Many parents today prioritize lifestyle choices that allow them to spend quality time with their kids, which can lead to smaller family sizes. Economic conditions also play a role. Raising children can be expensive, and families often consider their financial situation when deciding on the number of children to have. Additionally, evolving cultural norms emphasize the importance of personal fulfillment and experiences over traditional family structures. Despite these trends, New Zealanders hold strong family values close to their hearts, valuing deep connections and support among family members. Furthermore, the stunning natural landscapes of the country encourage families to spend time outdoors together, creating cherished memories no matter the family size. Can you imagine the world's strangest primate? Meet the aye, a fascinating creature from Madagascar that leaves people in awe with its quirky features. This odd-looking primate sports an exceptionally long middle finger, which it skillfully uses to hunt for larvae hiding within trees. The aye taps on the bark of trees to locate its tasty prey, and using its long finger, it reaches in to extract the larvae for a snack. While its unusual appearance, with large eyes and a bushy tail, can be surprising, it plays a crucial role in its ecosystem by helping to control insect populations. However, the eye's unique traits have also made it the subject of superstition in some cultures, where it's sometimes viewed as a bad omen. This combination of strangeness and ecological importance makes the eye a true marvel of the animal kingdom. Can you believe this wild legal challenge in 2010? A law student turned heads when he filed a lawsuit against an attorney in Jackson, Mississippi. This attorney sparked controversy by publicly offering $1 million to anyone who could reach a nearby hotel, the site of a tragic quadruple murder, from Jackson Airport in under 30 minutes. Intrigued by the challenge, the student rushed to prove himself. With determination and speed, he completed the journey in an astonishing 19 minutes. However, when he claimed the prize, the attorney refused to pay up, arguing that the challenge was just a publicity stunt and not a serious offer. This bizarre story raises intriguing questions about contracts and the ethics behind such outrageous challenges. Was the student entitled to the prize, or did the attorney have a valid point? This case highlights the complexities of law and how sometimes things aren't as simple as they appear. Why exactly does a cracked pin change everything? James Blackstone, a talented bowler, almost achieved the ultimate bowling feat, a perfect game with a score of 299.5. To put this in perspective, a perfect game is 300, so this was incredibly close. However, Blackstone's perfect moment was spoiled by an unexpected twist. A pin cracked right in half after his final roll. In bowling, each pin plays a crucial role, and when the bottom half of a pin stands, it counts as a failure to knock down all the pins. This makes the game's outcome not only a matter of skill, but also a bit of luck. Fans watched in disbelief as Blackstone's exceptional skill met a rare piece of bad fortune. It serves as a reminder that even in sports, surprises can turn perfect moments into unforgettable stories. Who knew a simple pin could change history? Can you imagine that cats have 276 facial expressions? These charming companions are much more expressive than most people realize. Studies indicate that our feline friends can convey a wide range of emotions through their unique facial movements, creating up to 276 different combinations. This expressive ability helps cats communicate feelings like happiness, fear, annoyance, and affection. However, here's the twist. While cats showcase all those expressions, humans far surpass them with around 10,000 different facial expressions. This vast variety in humans allows us to show everything from joy to frustration, often in distinctly different ways. What's intriguing is that many of a cat's expressions can be subtle and fleeting. A quick twitch of the whiskers or a slight squint of the eyes can say a lot. So the next time you see your cat, take a moment to observe those tiny movements. What emotions might they be conveying? Prepare to be amazed by Bolivia's train graveyard. Nestled near the stunning Salar de Uyuni, this intriguing site showcases a collection of abandoned trains and locomotives left to rust in the vast desert landscape. Dating back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, these relics served as vital links in Bolivia's mining economy, transporting precious minerals across the region. However, as interest shifted and newer technologies emerged, many of these iron giants were left behind, creating a surreal scene of crumbling machinery against the backdrop of the bright salt flats. Visitors flock to this eerie yet fascinating site, capturing photographs that tell stories of a bygone era. The train graveyard not only highlights Bolivia's rich industrial history, but also offers an opportunity to reflect on the passage of time. Who could resist a journey through this captivating blend of history and nature? Let's uncover the truth about snowflakes. In 1887, a remarkable snowflake measuring 15 inches wide was recorded in Fort Keokuk, Montana, making it the largest snowflake ever documented. Imagine seeing something so gigantic floating gently from the sky. This extraordinary snowflake set a record that still stands today and has captivated the imagination of many. Snowflakes form when water vapor freezes into ice crystals, and then joins together. Most snowflakes are tiny, usually less than an inch wide, and resemble intricate patterns. However, this giant snowflake's impressive size surprised the world, highlighting the wonders of nature in ways we often overlook. Interestingly, the conditions needed for such a massive snowflake to develop include specific temperatures and humidity levels, creating the perfect environment for those delicate ice crystals to grow large. As winter approaches, the beauty and diversity of snowflakes remind us of the magic in nature. So next time it snows, pause a moment to admire these unique frozen creations. What other fascinating facts about winter have you uncovered? Have you ever tasted a Michigan burner? This delightful drink, originally a regional treat from Michigan, has made its way into the hearts and taste buds of ginger ale lovers all across the United States. A burner combines the spicy sweetness of ginger ale, often mixed with other flavorful ingredients like fruit juices or syrups, creating a refreshing beverage perfect for any occasion. The popularity of burners has exploded, far beyond their humble beginnings, as fans rave about the unique flavor and versatility of this fizzy delight. No longer just a Michigan specialty, you can now find variations of burners at parties, restaurants, and gatherings nationwide. Some adventurous mixologists even put their own twist on burners by adding herbs or exotic fruits, resulting in endless possibilities for flavor exploration. As they continue to gain fans, burners have transformed into a symbol of shared experiences and creativity in the beverage world. Have you jumped on the burner bandwagon yet? Hard to believe, but bingo has time limits in the USA. In many states, a game of bingo cannot last more than 5 hours. This rule might seem odd, especially when you imagine the thrill of the game stretching on, but it's all about keeping it fun and safe for players. The regulation exists to ensure that participants, often including seniors, don't get worn out or overwhelmed during long play sessions. Bingo is a social activity beloved by many, offering not just the chance to win prizes, but also a chance to connect with friends and community members. In bingo halls across the country, players eagerly await their numbers, but with this time limit in place, they can enjoy the game without feeling fatigued. So the next time you sit down for a round of bingo, remember that there's a limit to how long the excitement can last, keeping the fun alive. Here's something incredible about Sammy the Bull Gravano. He was once a key player in the world of organized crime, working under infamous mob boss John Gotti. However, in a stunning twist that rocked the criminal underworld, Gravano chose to turn against his boss and testify in court against him. This act of betrayal was monumental, not just for Gravano, but for the entire mafia scene in America. By providing crucial evidence, including details of Gotti's criminal activities, Gravano played a crucial role in securing Gotti's conviction. This decision marked a significant turning point in mob history, as it demonstrated how internal loyalty could be shattered. It also sparked a wave of cooperation among other mobsters with law enforcement, ultimately changing the landscape of organized crime. So what motivated Gravano to take such a risk? It remains a hot topic of discussion. Did you know Curiosity rover sang to itself? On August 5, 2013, the Curiosity rover marked a special milestone, its first birthday on Mars. To celebrate, this incredible robotic explorer performed a little celebration by playing Happy Birthday to itself. Imagine being a robot on a distant planet, surrounded by endless red dust and rocky terrain, with no friends or humans around. Curiosity's cheerful tune highlighted its lonely existence, while showcasing the amazing technology behind its mission. Designed to investigate Mars's geology and search for signs of past life, Curiosity has sent back stunning images and valuable data since it landed in 2012. The birthday song was not just a fun moment. It also reminded us of the rover's important role in our quest to understand the mysteries of the universe. What other surprises might this adventurous rover have in store for us? Here's a wild fact about cats and their diets. Did you know that cats are quite unique when it comes to their eating habits? Unlike many animals and even humans, these fascinating felines do not require carbohydrates or sugars in their diet. This evolutionary adaptation allows them to thrive on a protein-rich diet, which is primarily meat. Because of this, cats generally show little interest in sugary foods, a stark contrast to humans and other pets that often go wild for sweets. Their ancestors, wild hunters, relied on meat for survival, which shaped their dietary needs. As a result, indoor kitties today are perfectly happy to munch on proteins without the temptation of cookies or sugary treats. This doesn't mean that your cat won't try to steal a lick of ice cream now and then. They're naturally curious. However, feeding them sugary snacks can lead to health issues. By understanding their dietary needs, cat owners can better care for their feline friends, ensuring they live a healthy and happy life. Did you know that Morocco hosts the oldest university? The University of Al-Qarawiyyin, located in Fez, Morocco, was founded in 859 AD by a remarkable woman named Fatima Al-Fihri. This historic institution, recognized by UNESCO as the oldest existing degree-granting university in the world, has played a crucial role in the preservation and advancement of knowledge throughout the centuries. Fatima Al-Fihri established the university after she inherited wealth and sought to create a space for education and learning, focusing on a curriculum that included religious studies, literature, and science. The university not only served as a center for scholars and students, but also contributed significantly to the cultural and intellectual life of the region. Today, it continues to inspire generations, showcasing the importance of education and the enduring legacy of its founder. Wouldn't you love to learn more about this historic place? Check out this ancient survivor of the dinosaurs. The Mississippi alligator, a remarkable reptile, has kept its distinctive look for millions of years, dating back to the age of the dinosaurs. This amazing creature belongs to a lineage that has hardly changed over time, making it one of the closest living relatives to the prehistoric animals that roamed the earth. Much like their ancestors, Mississippi alligators have powerful jaws, thick skin, and a sleek body built for life in the water. They thrive in the swamps and rivers of the southern United States, where they hunt a variety of prey, including fish, birds, and even small mammals. What's truly fascinating is how little these alligators have needed to evolve, suggesting that their design is perfectly suited for survival. Scientists study these ancient reptiles not only to understand their biology, but also to gain insights into Earth's prehistoric ecosystems. So next time you think about dinosaurs, remember that the Mississippi alligator is an incredible link to our planet's distant past. Is it really true that movies can lose millions? In a jaw-dropping turn of events, the 2023 film The Marvels has set a record for suffering the largest estimated nominal loss in cinematic history, with a staggering deficit of $237 million. This significant financial blow highlights the unpredictable nature of the film industry, where even high-profile releases can flop at the box office. Despite featuring beloved characters from the Marvel Universe, The Marvels struggled to attract audiences, facing stiff competition from other blockbusters and an ever-evolving movie landscape. The film's failure raises questions about marketing strategies, audience preferences, and the challenges filmmakers face today. As streaming services continue to dominate, viewers' tastes shift, making it tough for traditional films to perform well. Could this record loss change how studios approach future projects? It certainly emphasizes the high stakes of filmmaking. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Grant got fined. This amusing slice of history features Ulysses S. Grant, the 18th President of the United States, who once found himself in trouble for speeding while riding a horse. Yes, you read that right. Back in the 19th century, when horses were the main way to get around, speeding was definitely a quirky infraction. Grant was reportedly riding through Washington, D.C. at a rapid pace and caught the attention of a police officer. The fine? A mere $20, which, while not a substantial amount today, was quite a penalty for the time. This incident not only reflects Grant's spirited personality, but also offers a humorous window into a past where speeding tickets had a different vibe. So the next time you think of presidents, remember that even they had their share of run-ins with the law. Well, maybe not in a car, but definitely on horseback. Have you ever wondered why air feels so alive? Although we often think of air as a calm, still presence around us, the truth is that air molecules in a room are darting around at incredibly fast speeds, often supersonic. This means that these tiny particles are moving faster than the speed of sound, even when everything around us appears completely still. Imagine billions of tiny invisible race cars zooming around, colliding and bouncing off each other. All this motion creates a dynamic environment that we usually don't notice, yet it plays a crucial role in how we experience our surroundings. For instance, the way scents travel through the air, or how sounds reach our ears, is all thanks to these fast-moving molecules. So next time you take a deep breath, remember that there's a bustling world of activity happening all around you, even if it seems quiet. Isn't that fascinating? Ever thought about why time travel is so confusing? The grandfather paradox is a fascinating puzzle that challenges our understanding of time. Imagine going back to the past with the aim of stopping your grandparents from meeting. If you succeed, your parents would never be born, and neither would you. This creates a loop of contradictions. If you were never born, how could you go back in time to change the event in the first place? This paradox raises questions about how time and causality really work. Some theorists suggest alternate timelines might solve the problem, where changing one event creates a new reality without affecting your original existence. Yet time travel remains a topic of heated debate and endless imagination in science fiction. The mysteries of time could bring us great advancements, but can we ever truly grasp the complexities of the past and future? You'll be surprised by what sushi really means. Many people think sushi is just raw fish, but it actually points to the vinegared rice that is the cornerstone of this beloved dish. The rice is seasoned with vinegar, sugar, and salt, creating a delightful complement to whatever ingredients are added on top. Sushi can feature an exciting mix of items including cooked seafood, vegetables, and even tropical fruits. On the other hand, there's sashimi, which consists of thinly sliced raw fish that's served on its own without any rice. So when you enjoy sushi, remember you're celebrating the rice as much as the ingredients that accompany it. This delicious dish has roots in Japan and has evolved into countless varieties, making it a favorite worldwide. Next time you dig in, think of the flavors and traditions behind that tantalizing bite. What will you choose to try? Ever thought about why ships measure speed in knots? The speed of ships is measured in nautical miles, known as knots, thanks to historical practices dating back to the 17th century. Back then, sailors relied on a clever tool called a common log to gauge their vessel's speed. This device involved a long coil of rope that had evenly spaced knots tied into it. Sailors would toss the end of the rope overboard and let it play out while counting how many knots passed through their hands in a set period. Each knot represented a nautical mile per hour. This method was not only simple but also effective, allowing sailors to navigate accurately across the vast oceans. Today, even though technology has advanced, the terminology remains the same, connecting modern sailors to their adventurous past. Isn't it fascinating how history influences our everyday world? Hard to believe, but Neptune has diamonds in its depths. Scientists think that both Neptune and Uranus might host incredible diamond-like structures deep within their atmospheres. How does this happen? Well, the intense pressure on these distant planets is so strong that it crushes carbon atoms into diamond forms. Imagine the body of a giant planet transforming carbon into glittering diamonds. Some researchers even speculate that entire layers of these precious gems could lie hidden beneath the icy clouds and storms we observe from Earth. While we may never mine these cosmic jewels, the thought of diamonds floating beneath Neptune's stormy weather is fascinating. If one day we could explore these planets up close, who knows what extraordinary discoveries about their hidden treasures we could unearth? Wouldn't that spark your imagination? Prepare to be amazed by the strongest beer ever. Meet Snake Venom, a mind-blowing creation from a Scottish brewery that packs a whopping 67.5% alcohol content. Imagine sipping a drink that hits harder than most spirits. Snake Venom does just that, challenging all your expectations about beer. This extraordinary brew is not for the faint-hearted and comes with a warning label due to its extreme potency. Because of this, it's typically enjoyed in very small quantities, making it more of a collector's item or a novelty for adventurous beer lovers. Fans rave about its unique flavor profile, which combines hints of caramel and toffee with a surprisingly smooth finish. If you ever get a chance to try it, just remember to take it slow and enjoy responsibly. Are you brave enough to sample this liquid legend? You'll be amazed by ancient engineering secrets. The Temple of Baalbek in Lebanon is not just a breathtaking sight, but also home to some of the largest stones ever used in construction. Imagine stones weighing over 1,000 tons, carefully positioned to form this monumental temple complex. What's remarkable is that experts still don't fully understand how ancient builders moved and placed these colossal blocks. This has sparked wild theories about advanced techniques that may have been lost to time. Was there a unique method for transporting these giants across difficult terrains? Did they use simple tools, or were there ingenious machines? Each stone left behind not only hints at the architectural prowess of ancient civilizations, but also invites us to question the limits of human ingenuity. As we study Baalbek, we delve into an era rich with mysteries and possibilities, raising our curiosity about what other secrets the past may hold. Why did 4 human species once walk Earth? At one point during our planet's history, a fascinating mix of 4 different human species roamed the Earth, each with their own unique traits and stories. Homo sapiens, which is us, lived alongside Homo neanderthalensis, commonly known as Neanderthals. These robust individuals were skilled hunters and adapted well to cold climates. Then there were Homo denisova, a mysterious group known mainly from DNA discoveries, and the tiny Homo floresiensis, often referred to as the Hobbit due to their small stature. Imagine the rich tapestry of interactions that must have taken place as these species shared landscapes and resources. They likely competed for food and habitat, but there's also evidence to suggest that they may have interbred, leaving a genetic legacy in modern humans. This period represents a dynamic chapter in human evolution, showcasing our adaptability and diversity. What lessons can we learn from this remarkable time in history? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Portland cement isn't from Portland. This commonly used building material actually has its roots in England. In 1824, an English bricklayer named Joseph Aston invented this type of cement. He chose the name Portland because its color reminded him of the limestone found on the Isle of Portland, a small island off the southern coast of England. Aston's innovative formula combined limestone and clay, which when heated, produced a strong powder that could easily bind materials together. This discovery changed the construction industry forever, enabling builders to create sturdier structures with less effort. So the next time you see a concrete building, remember that its key ingredient has an unexpected origin linked to a quaint English island. Isn't it fascinating how names can sometimes mislead us about history? Believe it or not, llamas talk with hums. These fascinating animals possess a unique way of communicating, using a variety of hums that each carry a specific meaning. When a llama feels relaxed, for instance, it might hum softly, creating a soothing sound that indicates calmness. However, not all hums are friendly. An aggressive hum serves as a warning signal, suggesting that the llama might be annoyed or even ready to confront an unwelcome situation. This vocal behavior is essential for expressing emotions and maintaining social bonds within their groups. Llamas use these sounds to convey their feelings to one another, helping them to navigate their social world effectively. So the next time you hear a llama humming, remember that it might be sharing its mood or trying to warn others around it. Who knew these charming creatures had so much to say? Why exactly do robots seem so smart today? Robots operate using a mix of pre-programmed algorithms, sensors, and artificial intelligence systems. These components work together like a finely tuned orchestra, processing information from the environment to make decisions and perform various tasks. Imagine a robot cleaning your living room. It doesn't just wander aimlessly. It uses sensors to detect obstacles and map out the space efficiently. Though robots don't have consciousness like humans, they can simulate intelligent behavior by following complex instructions and learning patterns from their experiences. For instance, A robot designed for assembly lines can improve its efficiency over time by understanding which motions are most effective. This amazing adaptability allows robots to respond to changing conditions, making them increasingly useful in our daily lives. What other cool tricks might robots learn in the future? What if I told you about lobotomies and aegis moniz? In the 1930s, the world of mental health took a controversial turn when Portuguese neurologist Aegis Moniz introduced the lobotomy procedure. Moniz believed that cutting connections between the frontal lobe and other parts of the brain could reset it, potentially easing severe mental disorders. This bold approach was thought to help patients suffering from conditions like depression and schizophrenia by alleviating the symptoms that tormented them. By 1949, his groundbreaking work earned him the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine, sparking debate and interest across the medical community. However, lobotomies often led to severe side effects, such as personality changes and cognitive impairment, raising ethical questions about the treatment. Today, while we recognize the historical significance of Moniz's work, modern psychiatry focuses on more refined and humane methods to support those in need. Experience a luxurious fragrance that lasts all day. Imagine a 3-liter bottle crafted from beautiful Murano glass, designed not just for looks but to hold a captivating scent. This unique fragrance isn't your average perfume. It promises an unforgettable sensory experience, lingering on your skin for up to an impressive 12 hours. Murano glass, known for its rich history and craftsmanship from the Venetian islands, ensures that each bottle is a work of art in itself. When you apply this perfume, you're not just wearing a scent, you're embracing a luxurious experience that transforms your day. Picture walking into a room and immediately attracting attention as the delightful aroma envelops you and those around you. Whether you're heading to a special event or just want to feel fabulous every day, this fragrance adds a touch of elegance to your routine. It's like having a magical charm that keeps you feeling fresh and delightful all day long. Are you ready to treat yourself to this sublime scent? What if I told you ants invented farming first? Long before humans learned to cultivate crops, ants were already mastering the art of agriculture. Specifically, leafcutter ants have been growing fungi for food, proving that nature's innovators come in all sizes. These clever insects cut leaves into tiny pieces and carry them back to their underground homes, where they cultivate a specialized fungus that becomes their main meal. Their farming skills are surprisingly sophisticated. They manage the humidity and temperature in their nests, ensuring the perfect environment for fungus growth. They even regulate the chemical balance to keep their crop healthy. This incredible relationship shows a unique example of cooperation, as the fungus serves as food for the ants, while the ants provide the fungus with nourishment and protection. Isn't it amazing how different species can share such a beneficial relationship? Next time you see an ant, remember that it might just be a tiny farmer at work. Have you heard of the hemi-demi-semi-quaver? This quirky musical note represents a 64th note and is celebrated for both its rapid tempo and tiny size. The name itself can feel like a tongue twister, making it memorable and fun to say. When musicians want to play notes at lightning speed, they often use the hemi-demi-semi-quaver to convey that fast-paced rhythm. Imagine that a whole song can be filled with these quick bursts of notes, creating a lively and energetic feel. Despite its small appearance, this note plays a big role in genres like classical, jazz, and even pop music, where intricate patterns and fast passages add excitement. As music continues to evolve, understanding notes like the hemi-demi-semi-quaver can deepen your appreciation for its complexities. Next time you listen to a fast-paced tune, pay attention. You might just hear this little note working hard to keep the rhythm alive. What do you think makes music so thrilling? Did you know that flavors can disguise food tastes? Foods often come with unique flavors that can either enhance or mask their natural taste. For instance, the flavors from the 7th and 13th groups of the periodic table are frequently used in the food industry to create appealing products. These flavors can be natural or synthetic, and they play a crucial role in the way we perceive taste. By using these specific flavors, Food manufacturers can effectively hide unpleasant tastes or enhance the overall experience of eating. This is especially important when dealing with items that might not be so appetizing on their own, like certain vegetables or processed ingredients. The clever use of flavors not only makes dishes more enjoyable, but can also encourage people to eat healthier foods that they might otherwise avoid. Have you ever wondered which flavors are hiding in your favorite snacks?